Hey friends, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about sleep. So you probably know that I struggle with sleeping. I am just so bad at sleeping. If you've watched any of my vlogs or you follow my Instagram stories, then you probably know that I'm usually up at odd hours and typically before the sun. I've tried a ton of different things over the years to try and improve my sleep, including pulling all-nighters sometimes to kind of tire myself out. But as you know, I live a pretty natural and holistic life, so I'm going to share with you some of my best tips and tricks that have kind of helped me improve the quality of my sleep and just making sleeping easier. I'm also going to share the recipe for my lavender and chamomile latte, which I drink almost every night. And this video is sponsored by ZzzQuil. They came out with a new alternative made with natural ingredients, but we'll talk more about that later in the video.
My bedtime routine starts a few hours before I actually sleep. I like to dim the lights, light some candles, and really just set the mood, set some calming ambiance. And then as soon as I get home, the first thing I love to do is tie up my hair to get it out of my face, and then change into some really comfortable clothes. Then I like to head to the kitchen and make what I call a bedtime latte. You've probably seen me make this on Instagram before, but it's a super simple recipe. It's caffeine-free, floral, and promotes calming. So to make it, you simply take some boiling water, pour it into a mug, and then you add your flowers to steep. So we're using chamomile flowers and also some dried lavender buds. And you want to let that sit for about 3 to 5 minutes in the hot water. You can also add some vanilla bean, rose, or other pre-bagged lavender or chamomile tea. Just make sure that everything you add is caffeine-free. After steeping, you just want to remove the flowers. You can do this with a strainer or just scoop them out with a spoon if you don't have one. And the last step here is just add some non-dairy milk. Chamomile and lavender are both amazing flowers that promote sleep and calming, so they're really great to have before bedtime, and they taste delicious. Stretching also helps me kind of wind down, but nothing too crazy. My favorite pose is legs up the wall. This is really great for settling down. Another thing that's been really helping me is powering down my phone or turning it on Do Not Disturb mode. That way I'm not tempted to stay on my phone and then end up staying up for a couple extra hours scrolling.
During the month of May, I've been testing out the new Vicks ZzzQuil Pure Z's Melatonin Gummies. These are made with natural ingredients and they're gelatin-free, which means they're vegan-friendly. And I like to take one about 30 minutes before I actually want to sleep. They help me fall asleep naturally and I wake up without the grogginess, which is the really important part. You'll notice that the ingredients are similar to the ones that I use in my bedtime latte, so lavender and chamomile. There's also vetiver and melatonin in these gummies. I'll leave a link in the description box below if you want to check out these gummies and find out more about them. This is something I want to share with you too. If you have a hard time kind of quieting your mind and falling asleep once you're actually in bed, if you have time for a quick meditation or a body scan, it can be really, really helpful. Basically, a body scan is a run through of your body from head to toe, and it's just releasing any tension, making sure that every single part and muscle of your body are relaxed. So what you want to do is ensure that you're not holding on to any tension whatsoever in your body. The main ones that help me are being aware of things like my jaw, my eyebrows, my eyelids, and as weird as it sounds, my eyeballs, also my tongue. It sounds really weird, but we hold ourselves up every single day that it's really hard to turn it off because we're so used to holding up our body and our muscles. So how I would kind of run through it if I was doing it on my own is I would kind of get into bed, close my eyes, lie down, and then start making my way up from my toenails, even if you want to get specific, toes, to my ankles, to my thighs, to my shins, to my thighs. Wait, I skipped my knees. To my knees, to my thighs, and all the way up to make sure that I'm releasing all tension. And it kind of helps me relax.
Last but not least, try an eye mask out. It really forces you to stop looking at things, and if you live in a city that's never fully dark or have a roommate, it can help a lot.
These are all of the tips and the things that I've been doing to kind of help improve my quality of sleep. If you try any of them out, let me know how it goes for you, and I hope that it helps you if you also struggle with sleep. Big thank you to ZzzQuil for sponsoring this video, and props to them for coming out with a gelatin-free gummy made with natural ingredients. All the information is going to be in the description box below, and good night!
I wanna let you in.